Hi, Jody here. Welcome back to my channel. My first video, I shared a Five Below haul, and I had got this sketchbook. I like the cover. The pages are nice and thick. It's good for watercolor. This is going to be for a very special 10-year-old girl. She loves anime. She loves Demon Slayer anime. I was waiting on two more um, items that I ordered to come so that I could put this together for her, and I need to have this together by this weekend. I need to get it to her on Monday. So I just wanted to show you what I got to go with it. I got these embroidered patches. They're super cute. I'm gonna decorate the cover with some of these. I actually got some help from my son, who also is into anime and Demon Slayer, even though he's 23 years old. He picked out the ones that were the main characters, the cutest ones. So there's these, and then there's the title. I think it goes this way. I have to ask him again. So there's these that are going to go on it, and a bunch of stickers that I can use to decorate the edges of the pages. I'm definitely going to fold some of them down to make some pockets with some, tags, journaling cards for her, but leave plenty of room for her to do her own artwork. I think she's going to love it. I hope she does anyway. And I ordered, this is the sword. I know nothing about Demon Slayer, but this is the Demon Slayer sword. I got the keychain. I'm gonna modify it so that it can be used as a dangle. And I also ordered this charm bracelet that has all the main characters on it, which I'll also use to make dangles and put some on tags and whatnot like that. So I just wanted to share that with you real quick. And I have one more thing to share before we get to today's project. So let me put that to the side. And how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. It's steaming hot again in Florida. I swear I can't wait until the week and a half in January when it actually cools off and we can wear long sleeves without dying of sweat. We did have a pretty decent winter as far as it goes down here. Last year we had quite a lot of cool weather. It was really nice. We really enjoyed it. Okay, I have been waiting so patiently. One of my favorite creators on YouTube is Liz at Buttons for Brains. She was the first one that got one of these that I saw. I've been following her for a couple years now, and I love everything that she creates. She shared this, and she's been doing work in hers, and they're kind of hard to come by here. At least it was for me. She's in Scotland, so in the UK, I don't think they have a problem getting them. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure, though, once people saw what she was making with hers, that might be where the shortage came from. Because she's just fantastic with everything she touches. Is just beautiful, and I love it. So I finally got one, and it came wrapped in this really nice. I love this tissue paper, and I'm definitely going to save it and use it inside. I ordered this from joggles.com. And I love the quotes that are on the back of this tag. It says, "Creativity takes courage. Art brings consolation to individuals. Art is a lie that makes us realize truth. Art is not a thing, it is a way. Creativity is magic. Don't examine it too closely." I love that. What I love about art is the act of creating. There's no rules, just expressing your creativity and enjoy the process. That's what I love so much about it. So without further ado, you guys probably have already figured out what this is. Liz probably has, but ta-da! I finally got my hands on one. Yes, the Dina Wakley Media Journal with the print. Oh, look at all the. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so yummy, and it's sliding all over on the paper. I can't wait. I can't wait to start something in it, and I'm definitely going to use some of this pretty tissue paper. But you guys, I finally got one. I'm so happy. I love it. It's nice and big, and I definitely need to order some girl heads, some collage soup books and stuff to get really tap into the mixed media play with this book. It's gorgeous. I love it. I love it so much. So great to have that. Love that. Okay, let me put this away, and we shall get to the project at hand. I want to make an idea journal, so that when I'm making stuff, I can make, if like a cute special little pocket. I'll make an extra one and tuck it into the idea journal. And I'm pretty sure a lot of creators, the junk journal world, probably everybody has one. So it's time for Jody to have one. So what I did was I took the text block out of this Time Almanac 2003. I kept the pages. They're right there. The whole text block is right there. They're nice and thin, so there's plenty of stuff we can do with those. And this has I took that out, trimmed it down a little bit, and I don't want to sew the signatures in because I want to put different kinds of paper in it. I have some coffee dyed paper that a gal just sent me in Happy Mail. And so my goal for tonight is to try to come up with here, let me explain it. I want to use, where did I put them? Where did I put them? There they are. Oh, there we go. These elastic bands. I got these at the Dollar Tree. They're for, hold it. I'm sorry, I have to pause for just a second. That's the Hounds of the Baskervilles, y'all, my wiener dogs. I apologize, and I believe if I... How can I pause it? Pause. Okay, again, I apologize. The dogs, they saw a lizard or something. A shadow, who knows. So I want to use these, and they'll fit. These are like, I guess for people with super thick hair. I have thick hair, but not like that thick. But these are hair ties, and I got them at the Dollar Tree. They were $1.25, and I figured I'll start out with like 2, maybe, but I might put 3 in. But I think 2 or 3 signatures would work, and I want to, you could put the pages in and out, but I have to decide how many I want to put in before I start gluing stuff down. So let me see. I think we'll go for 3 just to be on the safe side. And I cut a piece of an old cross stitch thing that I had gotten at the thrift store. So this will be on the outer part, on the outside. This strip is we're gonna glue this to the inside. And before I do that, because I'm gonna glue this way and then put the bands on, I want to put some washi tape around here, and I have this Tim Holtz fabric tape, and it seems like a good. I like the color. I'm going to keep the blue and black, and then I already have an idea for a journal topper, and we'll wait till the video comes to do that. So this is a new roll. I haven't used it yet. So I hope you guys are having a good night. What are you working on? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday here. And I had a doctor's appointment this morning, about it's almost an hour away. And then afterwards I went to this store called Ollie's. I hadn't been before, and I've been seeing some videos of what people are getting craft supply wise at Ollie's. So it was only let's say 5 more miles from where my appointment was. So after my appointment, I went and checked it out. And what am I not doing? Oh, duh. You gotta peel the paper off, stupid. Okay. I can do this, you guys, I promise. I'm being a bumbling crafter right now, I reckon. Okay, so just gonna say, because I picked these up at Ollie's today for $1.99, and yeah, I can already tell you I don't like them. Let me grab these other ones. Okay, sorry, not sorry, Ollie's. I'm a sucker for pink, so yeah, I got them because they were pink. They might work for, once I get that sticker off, they might work better. I might see how they fussy cut, but I don't think anything's going to compete with my little Tim Holtz scissors that I guard with my life. 30 pairs of scissors, and if somebody wants to use them, guess which ones they're not going to use? Because I keep them hidden. Because they are the perfect, for me anyway, they are the perfect fussy cut scissors. Come on, you can do this. Line it up and smoosh it down. Okay, here we go. There we go. This doesn't have to be perfect, y'all. It's art, and it's mine. I'm not selling it or anything like that. Nope. It's going to be perfectly imperfect. I can promise you that. So there we go. While I'm doing this, I'll give a couple of highs and hellos, a couple of shout outs. A shout out to Liz and Marcy and Stacy and Maria and Cowboy. Cowboy's my husband. He feeds the sickness. That's what he says. I've got him trained pretty good, y'all. Actually, I haven't trained him. He's attentive like that when it's thrift stores and yard sales and stuff we go to on the weekends. And he even brings stuff home from, even though he works in construction, sometimes he finds stuff and he brings it home. He's like, "You want this?" I'm like, "Oh, yes, I love it. Love it." Yeah, he's always finding cool stuff though. Okay, I like how that's looking. What do you think? And then we're gonna put this strip down the middle. We'll glue it down and glue it over the edge, and then we'll put the bands on. I like it. I think it's gonna look cool. I'm not sure what I want to put here and here. That'll be another video. This one's gonna be in steps. I don't want to bore you guys to tears, but I do want to get something done, and definitely wanted to say hi and get the video process rolling. So what's coming up? Let's see. School starts down here for the kiddos. I've got 5 grandchildren. 2 of them are going to school. One of them starts 6th grade. And yep, hi Brody. Hi Brody. Mimi loves you. And my granddaughter Letty starts kindergarten, y'all. Yes, those are my 2 oldest grandkids. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do that. So let me get the old fabric tack, and I have the glue spreader, and I have a smoosher, because I've been told that fabric tack and nail polish aren't friends. So let's see, this one's goobered up. Let me see. Let me get there we go. And we'll get this down. So yeah, school starts on the 11th down here. The kids are excited to go back. My grandkids my grandson likes school. And my granddaughter, I hope she will like school. I think she will. I think she's excited to meet friends and, yes, do all the things that she's been watching her big brother do for a few years now. Yeah, and house. And then my very youngest grandson, Silas, he's going to turn 1 in a couple of weeks. And his big sister, my granddaughter Delilah, turned 2 a couple of weeks ago. They're a month apart from, 13. Their birthdays are a month apart, but they are 13 months apart. And we went to a water park type thing here for her birthday, and it was so much fun. It was so fun. Yeah, we got the lazy river with the tube, and I was holding on to the little one, and he was having so much fun. We really had a good time. I've never done that. Definitely want to go again. And stuff like that stays open pretty much year round down here. Okay, I think that's nice there. That's going to be fun. I like that. Let me get it all hold it up and make sure it's in everything's where it needs to be, so to speak. There we go. We need some rain. We need some rain here. Y'all send us some rain. Everybody else seems to be getting some around us, but here, my neighborhood is just, it's like got a bubble around it. Okay, let's flip this over. And where's the lid? There's the lid. Okay. I'm gonna put the lid off. Y'all, I'm nervous. It'll be okay though. Right? Practice makes less nervous, I think. I hope. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're all gonna be fine. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. We put some here and some here. There we go. And I'm gonna be covering that up with this other piece of cross stitch. What's it called? AIDA cloth. Yes, I never was a cross stitcher. I used to do the plastic canvas though. Do any of you guys remember plastic canvas? The plastic grid, and you go out with like a dull, thick needle and yarn, and you could make. Leisure Arts used to make these booklets. That's back like when Walmart had a decent, like an actual crafting sewing section. And when I was in the 6th grade, I got chicken pox at school, and my grandmother had taught my mom how to do the plastic canvas, because they were making the tissue box covers and coasters, and my mom had got me a plastic canvas booklet how-to thing on these refrigerator magnets, and they were all different kinds of. There was like a duck and a goose and like a butterfly and a bird, different birds, and all kinds of just different little things to make these magnets with. So I made them the whole time I was out of school on the couch. The couch was covered with a sheet, and I was covered in calamine lotion. I had that pink stuff all over me, man. It was awful. But I'm glad I got it over with when I did. Yep, 6th grade. I missed 2 weeks of school. Yeah, 2 weeks of school. But and one of them was a hot air balloon. I made every single one of the magnets, and my mom was so proud. Of course, she had to stick all of them on the refrigerator, because, yeah. So, okay, that's glued. That's gluey kablooey. I'm thinking we might be able to go ahead and put these bands on. Oh, I had to get something to sip on. There we go. But I want to make sure that's a little bit. We'll see how this is going to work. Let's put the bands on. There's band 1. There we go. I think that'll work. Let's try this one. Let's try another one. Oh, there we go. Put another band on. Put that one there. And that one there. That'll be 2. Yeah, I definitely think, I think we could do 3. So let's have 3 signatures. I'm not going to put like a ton of pages in it because this is going to get filled up with different pockets and different kinds of tags and journaling cards and whatnot. You know, lots of things that's going to bulk it up. I want to do some cute paper clips and just all the stuff that I've seen that I want to try. I've already made a few paper clips, but you know what I mean. The stuff that we see that other people make and we're like, oh, gotta do it, gotta do it. So let's get that lined up a little bit there. So I think, y'all, I think this is gonna work. I think so. Maybe I'm not thinking it completely through, but only time will tell, right? We'll see. We will see. Yes, there we go. Okay. So now I'm thinking if I put this, I like that. If I put this on, what did I do? Oh, sorry, there we go. I flipped the camera lens down thing. I hope I didn't, I hope I didn't do that, like, for a long period of time. Get back in frame. Here we go. I want to put this way, and I want to just tack it down on the sides so that the bands will still move. Does that make sense? Do you think we can do that? I'm going to try. We'll see if I can get that glued down and maybe glue it into this crease on the edges, because I don't want to cover that completely with glue. Alright, y'all. We're going to try this. This is an experiment in the making. Either that or you guys are going to totally watch me screw it up, but we'll have a laugh at it at the end. Okay, so let's go back at this like this. So I hope this works. I hope this works. Are you guys yelling at me? Are you guys shouting at your YouTube video going, "What are you doing? Don't do it like that. You're going to mess it up." Y'all, it's a discarded book. It's an unwanted book that nobody wanted anymore, and it was going to get thrown away. So we're giving it its second chance. Its second chance at being something cool. But I have the text block, so even if I mess the cover up, I got probably 500 book pages to play with, and they're nice and thin. They're like almost like tissue paper. And there's pretty cool stuff in it. I always look through them before I start tearing into them. Yeah, some of them like the Dollar Tree books. If you get books from the Dollar Tree, you can pretty much count that there's going to be cuss words on them, and you definitely want to be careful. Especially if you're making journal ephemera and stuff for other people. They don't want to see that. Most people don't anyway. I don't know, because you just don't know who's gonna buy it if you're selling it. Is that going in there? I think it is. I guess it's hard to see. I'm looking at my laptop while I'm doing this, sort of, and I can tell it's hard to see because it's black on black. Black on black. No, that's blue on black. But we have blue on black. That's a really cool song by Kenny Wayne Shepherd. If you guys remember that, that's a good song. I'm a music lover. I love music. All kinds of music. Just it hits my mood. Whatever hits my mood. Okay. will say it was incredibly sad to hear that Ozzy passed away. Okay, look, now it's starting to take shape. Can you see that? Let me hold it up a little bit. You see that? I put the glue in the groove where the book bends, the spine, and then, just kind of like made sure it was in there really good. So I think I'm gonna leave the little bit of fabric hanging off, and I'll turn it up this way, and yeah. But it's gonna need to sit flat so it can dry. And we're about 25 minutes in. So, that being said, I'm going to let this dry. In my next video, I'm going to, put the signatures in, and maybe work on the outside, because I have something cute that had something to do with this to go. I'm thinking I'm going to put on here. So, that being said, I hope you guys have a good night, good day, depending on where you are in the world. It's already tomorrow. And, just remember, I'm going to quote one of my favorite authors, Dr. Seuss. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. So embrace your own distinct qualities, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Peace and love, guys. Bye, bye, bye.